Hello guys, today we are going through short run analysis. In the short run, at least one of the factors of production will be fixed and changes in output will be caused by varying only one input. The variation in output that can result from applying more or less of the variable factor to a given quantity of a fixed factor. Suppose the fixed factor of production is the farm, into bracket land, say 20 acres, labor will be the variable factor. Table 1. Set out some hypothetical results obtained by varying the amount of labor employed. Non-proportional returns. Table 1. We have 4 columns. The first column we have number of workers. The second column we have total product. The third column we have average product. And the fourth column we have marginal product. We have 8 rows. In the first row we have 8 on the total product, we have 8 on the average product, 8 on the marginal product. On the two workers, number of workers, we have 24 total product, and we have 12 average product, we have 16 marginal product. On three workers, we have 54 total product, we have 18 average product, and we have 30 marginal product. On 4 workers we have 82 total product, 20.5 average product, 28 marginal product. 5 workers we have 95 total product, 19 average product, marginal product is 13. On 6 workers we have 100 total product, we have 16.7 average product, and we have 5 marginal product. On 7 workers we have 100 total product, 14.3 average product, and 0 marginal product. On 8 workers we have 96 total product, 12 average product, and -4 marginal product. Assumption on which the table is based. Roman 1, the time period must be the short run fixed factor. Roman 2, there must be a variable factor of production. Roman 3, you have successive units of the variable factor must be equally efficient. Roman 4, we have there should be no changes in the production techniques. Average physical product is obtained by dividing total physical product by the number of workers. Marginal product for each worker is obtained by subtracting the previous total physical product from the total physical product when that extra worker is employed. We have a graph. We have 3 curves. The first curve rises, then falls. The second curve rises for a few number of labors. On the x-axis we have number of labors. On the y-axis we have total product, marginal product, and average product. The second curve rises slightly, then falls. The third product rises, then it reaches a point, then it starts to fall, then it starts to fall. The first curve is total product, the second curve is marginal product, and that curve is average product. We have stage 1 where all curves rise. We have stage 2 where the first curve still rises, the second curve falls, and the third curve continue to rise. And we have stage 3 where the first curve falls and the second curve there is no second curve on the third stage, and the third curve is slightly uniform. Then we have observation. Total product begins rising, reaches maximum, and then falls, which is the first curve. The total product begins increasing at an increasing rate as shown up to that worker. It increases at a decreasing rate, then reaches a maximum and falls. Marginal product begins by rising, reaches a maximum, and then falls. When total product is increasing at an increasing rate, marginal product is rising. When total product is increasing at a decreasing rate, marginal product is falling. When total product is at maximum, i.e. increases at zero rate, marginal product is equal to zero. Average product begins by rising, reaches maximum and then falls. When average product is rising, marginal product is above it, although marginal product begins to fall earlier than average product. When average product is falling, marginal product is below it. Marginal product is equal to average product when is at the maximum. Yeah. Then move to what we call optimal size of a farm. This is the most efficient size of a farm at which cost of production per unit of output will be at a minimum, so that it has no motive either to expand or reduce its scale of production. Thus, as a farm expands toward the optimum size, it will enjoy economies of scale, but if it goes beyond the optimum, these economies will set in. Optimum combination of resources. The farm can maximize output given cost. That is when the entrepreneur attains the highest isoquant given a particular iso cost. At the point of tangency, the absolute slope of isoquant will be equal to the slope of the iso cost. Then we have a graph there. We have a diagonal line which is AB. On the y-axis we have K. On the x-axis we have L. You have four curves which is slightly curved to the upper side. Okay. Then we move to the long run cost analysis. In the long run, all factors of production are variable. The farm is thus constrained by economies or diseconomies of scale. Economies of scale. Economies of scale exist when the expansion of a farm or industry allows the product to be produced at a lower unit cost. We have internal economies of scales. So if you know what is internal economies of scales, please comment there at the comment section. Please let us know as we continue. The internal economies of scales are those obtained within the organization as a result of the growth, irrespective of what is happening outside. They take the following forms. We have A. Technical economies, which consist of indivisibility. This is Roman 1 of technical economies. This may occur when a large firm is able to take advantage of an industrial process which cannot be reproduced on a small scale, e.g. a blast furnace. We have Roman 2 increased dimension. This occurs when it is possible to increase the size of the firm's equipment and hence realize a higher volume of output without necessarily increasing the cost at the same rate, e.g. matatu and bus. Roman 3 of economies of linked processes. The technical economies are also sometimes gained by linking process together, e.g. iron and steel industry. Roman 4 we have specialization. Specialization of labor and machinery can lead to the production of better quality output and higher volume of output. Roman 5 research. A large will be in a bit better financial position to devote funds to research and improvement of its product than a small farm. That is research. Then we have B, which is marketing economies. In the marketing economies, in the internal economies, we have also marketing economies. Inside marketing economies, we have the Roman 1, the buying advantage. A large scale organization may buy its materials in bulk and therefore gets preferential treatment and buy at a discount more easily than a small firm. We have Roman 2, the packaging advantage. It It is easier to pack in bulk than in small quantities, and although for a large farm the packaging cost will be higher than for small farms, they will be spread over a large volume of output and the cost per unit will be lower. The third, the Roman 3, the selling advantage. A large scale organization may be able to make fuller use of sales and distribution facility than a small scale one. Then we move to C, organizational. See in the internal economies we have organizational. As a firm becomes larger, the day-to-day organization can be delegated to office staff, leaving managers to concentrate on the important task. D, we have financial economies. A large firm will have more assets than a small firm, hence it will be cheaper and easier to borrow money from a financial institution like commercial banks than a small firm. E, risk-bearing economies. All firms run risks, but risk taken in large numbers become more predictable. In addition to this, if an organization is so large to be a monopoly, this considerably reduces its commercial risk. F, overhead processes. For some product, very large overhead cost or process must be undertaken to develop a product, e.g. an airliner. Clearly, this cost can only be justified if large numbers of units are subsequently produced. G, diversification. As a firm becomes very large, it may be able to safeguard its position by diversifying its product, process, and markets and the location of the production. Then we move to the second, external economies. What is the external economies? Please, if you know, give it a shot at the comment section. Let us know as we move forward. These are advantages enjoyed by a large-scale firm when a number of organizations group together in an area respective of what is happening within the firm. They include A, economies of concentration, which is when a number of firms in the same industry band together in area, they can derive a great deal of mutual advantages from one another. Advantages might include a pool of skilled workers, a better infrastructure, etc. The lack of such external economies is serious handicap to less developed countries. B, economies of information. Setting up of specialist research facility and the publication of specialist journals. Then C, economy of disintegration. This refers to the splitting of or subcontracting of specialist processes. It should be stressed that what are external economies at one time may be internal in another. Diseconomies of scale. Diseconomies of scale occur when the size of a business becomes so large that rather than decreasing, the unit cost of production actually becomes greater. Diseconomies of scale flow from administrative rather than technical problems. Bureaucracy. As an organization becomes larger, there is a tendency for it to become more bureaucratic. Decision can no longer be made quickly at the local levels of management. This may lead to loss of flexibility. B, loss of control. Large organizations often find it more difficult to monitor effectively the performance of their workers. Industrial relations can also deteriorate with a large workforce under management, which seems remote and anonymous. Then we move on to market structures. We have definition of a market. Who knows what is a market? Please, if you know, please let us know at the comment section. Also subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you have learned, show us. And also as we proceed with the market, a market may be defined as an area over which buyers and sellers meet to negotiate the exchange of a well-defined commodity. Market may also mean to the extent of the sale for commodity, as in the phrase there is a wide market for this or that commodity. In a monetary economy, market means the business of buying and selling of goods and services of some kind. Then we move to concepts now, which will proceed to the next episode. Please stay tuned. Subscribe.